Welcome to Home Cinema and Tech Reviews. In this video, I'm going to share news with you. This news will be directed with you. So you are quite important for this video. Just like any other, but a little bit more. Because this is going to be an interactive video. First of all, my secondhand bargain series has kind of like ended. And there is a big reason for that. I got scammed, and after that, I really felt bad about it. And I thought myself, why do I still continue buy projectors that I don't actually need and try to create content for the viewers, and lost a lot of time along the tests. And of course, I lose a lot of money along the way because I try things, buy things, try to sell them in the third hand. Again, second hand, but for me, it's kind of like third hand. I'll try to sell it. That way, I lose a lot of money, time, and effort. And with that being said, probably everyone lives in a different country, the viewers, you guys, and then everybody asks a similar question. Hey, I couldn't find the same price with you. In my country, that's expensive. How did you find that? Kind of like questions comes all the time. So I know it's difficult to get secondhand bargain everywhere is not the same, but I wanted to continue this series. Before totally ending it, I'd like you to ask a question to you. How do you want to go forward? You got two options with me. In my opinion, I got two options for you guys. And I want you to write at the comment section to support the idea whether we should be continue doing or not. The first thing is, you could support the channel by Patreon or any kind of like supportive style from directly YouTube, or any kind of like potentially paid application to get the channel some sort of income, just to buy a secondhand bargain series product. And then I can create a gifted poll after the review. I can create the gifted poll and ship it to the winner. So that way someone will win the projector, and I would be probably try to look for a bargain and then review it and creating a gifted poll for you guys. So that's a procedure, and that takes time because I need to find a couple of, let's just say, options for you. Like, let's just say 5 different projector options, and I will create a survey for you in advance. And then if you just give your vote to that survey, you will create for me a personal choice of secondhand bargain. I will write down the prices, and then I will have to wait for the money to come. Then I will buy the projector and review it, and then create a gifted poll. That's a procedure, like a couple of videos probably, or maybe some shorts and 2 long videos. First will be the review, second will be the winner. So I will probably create a gifted poll from the comments of that review. And definitely after that, it will be all digitally made by randomly. So no special picking anyone, but shipping cost will be a lot from my country, Turkey, for all over the world, because these things are not small. By the way, this is TW650 Epson, if you're wondering. I really love it in the second-hand market if you can find the good one with a decent price. So this was the first option. The second option is going digital. Like many of the YouTubers without the cash does the similar stuff. They look on the net, find some bargain stuff, which could be from AliExpress or any website they could find as a bargain, and they share their ideas about it. I don't like the screen capture videos basically because if I haven't touched the product and tested it, it's a little difficult to really tell what is what and what is not potentially in real life. But that could be also another option without you paying anything, because I know the economics are going tougher. So paying for the stuff that you might not win might not be ideal for you, but that's the way to create content in a continuous way for the secondhand bargain videos, because none of the projectors I really need in the secondhand bargain projectors, because I don't go and buy just a 4K laser secondhand over $1,000 projectors to make a review about it. I already own LED, laser, 4K or ALR screens and high-end TVs. I don't need any of the hardware that I review basically in the channel. So for that reason, if I buy something and then I lose some money on it and then I make a review, I lose some time on it, and then if that doesn't get so much view, that's a big loss, totally. Effort loss, time loss, money loss, and lots of other stuff too, and emotionally, I will tell you in a minute. So those are the two options that I could go either digital or get paid by you with a Patreon or support system that you might want to write at the comment section below. Reason that I choose it to do so, like asking you, if you guys say like, don't continue this way, I can directly finish in the end of this video after the comments, getting the comments from you. I want to make it clear that like transparency is a big deal for me because I don't get paid from this channel. YouTube gives a little bit of money maybe to the channel, and some sponsor just gives small products. But basically, I do it for fun, I do it because I like it, and I do it to share information with you as much as I can. I love to teach people what I know that could help somebody else. So I will tell you my story now. If you are, fed up with the video, you can stop here, but I will tell you a couple of stories that come to me as an email after my secondhand bargain series, and my personal experience with what I lived for the last 2 months. It all started with the Epson EHTW 5910. I purchased that projector around $330. And I thought it was a bargain. By the way, when I say that projector, you're going to see it on probably right or left. It will be on the screen, don't worry. That projector was a full HD, 2100 lumens, full HD projector with 20,000 to 1 contrast ratio. With the 2x zoom, I really love that projector, and I thought it could be the ideal way to use it at home. And I made a dedicated video just to show you guys how it can perform on a long run. I made a stand right on the right side of my living room, and it could be throwing the visual, and I could zoom in and out, create the perfect screen that I wanted. But things got worse. The first day I bought it from the owner, he was so kind and naive, at least from the looking outside. And I directly go to his house. He said, you could try at home. I said, no, I trust you. And then I want to buy the projector. And I'm going to quote that, trusting or seeing the projector doesn't mean beep at the moment. Many of the cases, you really have to know the guy and understand the person, and you have to bet on it. Reason that I'm saying, I'm going to explain. After I purchased the projector, I got home. So I said to myself, hey, if I bought it, why not try it? At that time, I had better projectors, but again, I wanted to test it because I really love the 2x zoom. It would give me the perfect solution without getting interfered with any cable. I will leave the projector at the right side in the living room. You probably seen my setups. So without moving it, I would just put the Xbox right beside it and then project it huge screen in a dark room, and it would perform great in my, at least, imagination. What happened? After 40 minutes, I closed the Epson, and what happened was the fan didn't continue. That's a big issue on Epson models. Many of the people know Epson's big projectors with the bulb, they continue to fan movement. The reason is they need to cool the projector down for the next use. If there is no problem on the board or the heat sensors, it needs to continue most of the time. I'm not talking about LEDs, laser solutions. They directly close and open very fast. That's another deal. But for the bulb projectors, many of the big Epson ones continue to cooling for a while, like a minute or so. It just suddenly closed. And then I thought to myself, maybe it's a big case and high-end product of its time, because if I remember correctly, let me just check from Projector Central, the year of this device is 2014. It's ended. So the device was 10 years old when I bought it, okay, at least 10 years old, maybe even older. So it was an old device with a big sensor, good picture quality, couple of lamps probably changed over time. Even he said it was the first lamp. I don't know how. But basically, let's just say it is real. And then what happened? After 45 minutes, I closed it, suddenly closed. I went to back room and get my clothes, get my pajamas and get ready for a cinema experience. And I opened it up. It didn't open. It flashed a couple of lights and I said to myself, something is about to happen, but let's just be real. Maybe it's still hot after 40 minutes. It's not something logical. After 40 minutes, things should be cooling down, right? But without the fan, couple of minutes, it might not. What happened was, I go at the back room again just to pick something up and I heard a booming sound like poof. And then I said to myself, something blowed up and it's probably projector. When I came in, it was the bulb. So when I looked at the projector, bulb lamp was beeping out from Epson. I took the bulb out because it was with the case. I know it's not the ideal thing. You might be saying like, hey, Mercury, what the hell have you done? I waited a while to cool things down. I waited for 20 to 40 minutes. Let's just be real. It's dangerous to inhale the mercury. We all know that. So if you don't know, you can check out the potential mercury. And if the bulb pops out, you don't want to be in the same room. Just get lots of air in and don't inhale it. Okay, it's dangerous. You can check that out. And what happened was I really messaged him and I said, the bulb exploded in the same night. What should we do? It was right before a big, probably 9-day holiday in Turkey, okay? It was a religious holiday. So I said to him, it's no problem for me. If it's just a bulb, I will purchase a bulb. I purchased 2 bulbs and then waited. After he came from he said I could take back the product, no problem. I said to him, no, I don't want to give it back to you. I trust you. I'm just going to change the bulb, no problem there. So the bulbs arrive after 1 week after the vacation, probably in our country. So I installed the bulb and watched an episode from Amazon Prime, no problem. And I closed it again, fan didn't work again. And what I was looking at the watch time of the bulb, because I resetted it, right? Because when you put a new bulb, you give it a reset for the new bulb life to check it out more clearly. I looked, nothing was working right. Like I couldn't see change on the bulb's life. So that's another problem. So I write all these things to him and he said to me, get me the projector back, I will check. There should be no problem such as, because I've been selling projectors, he said. He was not just a user, he was a seller company. So he was owning a high-end projector and digital marketing company. He was building LED screens. Just when I realized that, he was using probably $10,000 Sony laser projector at his house. So let's get me thinking like this is a cheap projector and he's like probably selling high-end devices. Why the hell that he sold this one after 10 years? And he said he gone to a repair shop to clean it up. So the story didn't end up there. I just got back to him, directly go back, and I said to him, can you take it and look at it? And when you are ready, you can pay me back, no problem. And I give you the 2 bulbs as a gift. And he said, okay. I gave them 2 bulbs, one inside, one separately. And then he got it, he tested a week, he didn't return to me. And I asked him, are you sure? I am still testing, no problem. I'm not leaving any problem. And I said to myself like, okay, it's going to be beeped up in a couple of days. And then I wrote him a couple of days later and he said to me, I don't think there's a problem because it works. I said to him just exactly like this. When you open it up, it opens up. But when you heat it up, like 30 minutes, close it up, and then open it up back, it doesn't work. So it's a heat issue, it's a sensor issue, and the bulb life cannot be seen in the menu. So what happens is, he said to me, hey, bulb count is an issue. I don't want to get back to you. and I don't want to repay you, and I don't want to resell this. Or if you give me, I can't sell it for you, and then when I sell it, I can give you the money. I directly told him, if you sell this, you would betray somebody else, and you will be lying somebody else for a device that really doesn't work. You've done the same to me probably. So I don't get the money that way. I don't want to get it. I don't want to buy anything from you, but I came to your house, your location 2 times with a car, driving, losing time. I said to him, leave it at our office when you're passing through your job. And he said to me, I don't want to lose time, because just you don't want to lose time, I don't want to lose time too. That's some beeped up shit. So, sorry to say the shit, but again, I can't beep everything myself. You get the idea. So that was the problem that I had. It's like emotional problem. You can't trust everyone. We all know that. But basically, if you had a company, and I will mention the company name because he said to me, I'm not seeing any problem to that. That's a Turkish company. Okay. I don't think they're a pretty big company. With that attitude, I don't want them to get bigger at least. But that was the issue that I lived with the probably owner of the company. So that was it. After that, I realized that I don't need to buy stuff, at least the old ones. And then I told myself I'm losing a lot of time and effort along the way. And I decided not to continue this series. So you're going to choose, should I be continuing or not? And how should I continue this series like I told you in this video? I hope you learned the lesson. And I will give you 2 short examples from the users' emails. Then first thing is YouTube. Some of the comments and emails comes to me like one person, if I find the username, I will share the little bit of the name. He bought after my review secondhand TW7000 4K projector, and he got a lot of problems and potential board problems. Board is very difficult and expensive to repair, and he said to me he will work on its way, but he's going to, find a solution or not. I didn't get any other return after 3 or 4 emails with him. He was very happy that I communicated with him, even though I don't get anything in return. I'm just trying to help as much as I can. So I sold my TW7000, but it was less than 200 hours. So if you buy a secondhand, just find a real person that don't need money, but sell the high-end stuff because they upgraded, and you need to trust that person, because everything could go wrong in the secondhand market if you especially go higher end models with a long time use. And with that being said, some people ask me like, how could I find similar model projector on the high end market? It's difficult, but if you look it up, you could find it. You can watch my how to find secondhand bargain or best projector for the best price. I'm not saying that every secondhand could be potential a blow up on your face or on your budget, but that could be happening along the way. So even though I recommend stuff, and you need to be careful, I just want to remind you that in this video. One last thing, I didn't have any problem with the brand new kind of ish second hands, like 1, 2, maybe 5-year-old new models, still continued models. I didn't have any problem. If you go long bulb life projectors at home use, many people try to keep the life cycle long, so they use eco or super eco mode if they can. So that's why they are most probably with having less problem, because they have new chipsets, new casing, new designs. You could also find bargains in the brand new market if you go bulb instead of LED or laser models, and I made lots of dedicated videos about them. I could also do something. I will connect this video to a second maybe option as an alternative. I don't want to shoot another video. If you watch this video until now, you're curious. Probably I can create again an option to buy a brand new projector to review it, but the cost is up to you. I could recommend a couple of models, brand new models, which I think could be bargain, and then I could buy, if you support the channel, then I could create a gifted poll for a brand new projector with a box, So that way it could be easier to ship all around if we create gifted poll. And my country could be cheaper than yours. So if you don't have, you guys are not going to be having so much of a customs issue when I send it as a gift, we might think this is an option. I hope to see you in the next video. I want to create this content series, but I just want to let you know what could go wrong and also how should I continue to this series. Hope to see you in the next video. Home cinema and tech review. Until the next video. Hoşça kalın.